Bermuda Triangle stories. Facts or myths? Bermuda Triangle is a triangular area in the Atlantic Ocean between Florida, Bermuda Islands, and Puerto Rico. Over the last 100 years or so, there have been numerous inexplicable disappearances. Thousands of peoples and hundreds of ships and aircrafts have gone missing from the area. On rare occasions, the ships have been found, but without the managing crew and all the supplies intact. And on other occasions, they have disappeared, like they never existed, just vanished in thin air. On some accounts, debris has been washed ashore, including radars and compasses with no apparent glitch in them. No one knows the truth behind these disappearances, but a few claim to have unearthed the Bermuda Triangle truth. The Bermuda Triangle stories. 3 scary tales of sudden disappearance and wreckages. Let's peruse 3 strangest accounts of unfortunate incidents that happened in Bermuda Triangle. Some will seem acceptable, some far-fetched, while some extremely nerve-wracking. But all of these accounts in Bermuda Triangle stories have been told by numerous people over the course of hundreds of years. Plus, there are some facts too that will put the Bermuda Triangle myths aside and lead to speculation. Number 1. The ghastly tale of Mary Celeste. On the fateful day of December 5th, 1872, Mary Celeste set sail from New York Harbor to carry cargo to a specified destination. But unfortunately, the ship never made it to the point. After several search and rescue efforts, the ship was found adrift in Bermuda Triangle, but sans its crew of 11 people. Personal belongings, food containers, precious cargo, and lifeboats were still there on the ship. What's more speculative is that there was no rotten food on the plates in the dining area. What happened to those people to make them abandon their safe haven in the middle of the violent sea? That too, right in the middle of a meal. Number 2. Ghostly presence and disappearance of Ellen Austin. Out of all the accounts of Bermuda Triangle myths, this one is really spooky and unnerving. This is the story of a ship, Ellen Austin, falling trapped to a ship that was considered to be a bad omen. In 1881, while Ellen Austin was on its way, the crew came across an abandoned ship that had all the amenities intact, but not a single crew member on board. In an effort to salvage the ship, some of Ellen Austin's crew hopped onto the nameless ship to maneuver it to New York. During the course, Ellen Austin's crew lost track of the abandoned ship. When they came across it again, the ghostly ship was again crewless. That is when Ellen Austin transmitted for a rescue ship. It was communicated that Ellen Austin was again dispatching a few of its crew members to the nameless ship. Upon reaching the communicated point, rescue ships never found any of the two. Both Ellen Austin and the ghostly ship disappeared. Hitherto, there are several accounts of sightings of Ellen Austin with that ghostly ship, trying to mislead the ships or just trying to capture the dispatched crew member. The fateful end of USS Cyclops. The USS Cyclops was a beast of a ship commissioned by US government to aid the British forces during World War I. The Calais ship set sail to Brazil at the break of dawn in late February 1918. However, it never reached its destination. It was last seen off the coast of Barbados on March 4th. Search teams were sent out to salvage the Iron Giant, but as we know, it was of no avail. When the families of 306 crew members started asking questions, the US government doubled its search operation. But just when there was no hope left, the government disclosed that there were no SOS calls, no wreckages, no sudden storms, and no remains of the ship. With sincere poignancy, the government declared the ship to be lost and its inhabitants to be dead. Needless to say, it was the greatest loss ever to the US Navy. What makes this more interesting or creepy is that 2 other collier ships, USS Proteus and USS Nereus, were doomed with the same fate in the year 1941. There were no accounts, but just memories left of these ships too.